I am the founder of Legacy Connect, and right now the goal of this is to revolutionizing how we remember. So one of the problems that I've faced personally is that I cannot remember who, or never even knew who my grandparents are, or what my grandparents have done. It's just an issue that I've always had and something I've always wanted to know. And so one of the things that I think we need to fix is memorializing our ancestors so that we can know what it is and learn from them in some way or capacity. So this is my grandpa. His name is Poppy Rooney. He was actually a World War II veteran. And I only recently learned about that this past year. That was something that was very surprising to me. Learning about how in Panama he got malaria, and that actually helped get him back home so that he didn't end up dying. So the situation of him actually dying would maybe been terrible since I wouldn't exist. But that's something I never knew about, and it was only through word of mouth from my grandparents. And that's something that I want to fix. So my solution is having QR codes on gravestones.
Ooh.
So this can be leaking video memorials. That's something that is very popular. Having photo galleries and written tributes from the loved ones of the recently deceased. And this maintains a legacy for future generations, and the materials will allow the QR code to last for 100 years so that your great-grandkid can read about you and learn more about what your life was like and what people thought of you as a person. So the market opportunity. This isn't updated. I actually updated it for some reason. This doesn't exist right now. But the actual funeral home industry market is $16 billion. And there is existing business, since there are companies that already sell this product. I'll go into more detail to that in a second, and it'll be a B2B focus. So I'll be talking to funeral homes, and they'll help sell that. And I'll go into more detail on that as well. So the revenue model is revenue sharing model, where each QR code that is sold will have a percentage of the profits go to the funeral homes. And the reason why that's a special thing is because the competitors sell music, and that I'll go into more detail about why that's an important thing. And the pricing would be $150, and for people who are aware of the funeral industry, that is probably a low estimate. It'll probably go a lot higher, especially since I can't exactly gauge the demand for certain products like this. But the estimated margin will be around 50% with the $35 estimated cost. So the competitive landscape is turning hearts, QR, quarrying, monuments, lights QR. These have recently been started in the past 5 years. So this is only a recently growing industry, but they exist and they're selling QR codes. But the difference between them is that they're selling directly to consumers. So I would like to sell it directly to funeral homes, while people are directly buying these add-on purchases like gravestones, other products like coffins, and specifically anything else that happens while you're interacting with the funeral home. Adding that on as a value add-on purchase is something that I'd like to add for that. And this is the perfect time to sell it to them, because that's when they're actually buying. Not after a deceased one died and they're not going to spend any more money, but simply because it's not cool. So that's the difference between the competitors and what this business will be doing. So go-to-market projections. This isn't really that important. It's just target mid-sized funeral homes in California. There are 270. Try and get at least 10%. I put 50 down here, but there's an opportunity to get $75,000 in revenue for selling 500 QR codes for each one. So last slide, and this is the final photo that I got for him. This is when he was older. A meaningful way to connect with our heritage is what we're looking for, and that's the reason that this startup, I think, will exist and why there's a market for it. Thank you.